Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to my show, Juicing with Jade. Here's where I show you how to incorporate freshly squeezed juice into your daily meal plan and lifestyle. It doesn't matter if you're on keto, vegetarian, or if you eat a standard American diet, guess what? I still have a juice for you. So if you like the information or find the information in this episode useful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and always hit that notification bell so you'll know whenever I drop a new episode. So in this episode, we're going to talk about citrus juice. This is still the perfect time of year for citrus juice because it is packed with vitamin C. Then we know that the vitamin C is good for boosting your immune system. And right now it's still flu season and it is also still... So I want to make sure that I make a juice for you that you can utilize for yourself and for your family. And what I have here is grapefruit, lemon, lime, and orange. And on the side here, I also have a few root vegetables, the ginger or herbs, I guess, ginger and turmeric. So let me just show you my turmeric. This is the turmeric. It's kind of orange. For the citrus juice, I usually use about 1 to 2 inches of each of those root herbs because they are so full of anti-inflammatory properties, which is going to fight inflammation within your body, and it's also going to help boost your immune system along with the vitamin C from the citrus. So you'll probably hear me say vitamin C a lot, but I like the word C for the citrus, but there's a lot of other components that the vitamin C has that starts with C. So I feel like I'm taking you back to Sesame Street, like, you know, and C is not for cookie, it's not for cake, and it's not for that beer. It's not for none of that. It is for the vitamin C to help boost your immune system. Is going to improve your cardiovascular health. Citrus fruits are full of potassium, which is also going to help regulate your blood pressure. It's going to help with your cholesterol. So some other C words that this citrus juice is good for is also good for cellulite. So we're coming up on the summertime. You know, a lot of us unpacked on these calories while we were staying at home alone together. So, you know, it's time to help move some of that stagnant fatty tissue that we've packed on. So the citrus juice is going to definitely help with that. Any of that bumpiness and lumpiness that you see, if you're drinking it consistently, it'll start to break down that fatty stagnant tissue. Because you know that with citrus, it's so astringent. So we definitely want to add that into our diet. Also, some other C words that this citrus juice will help with is collagen production. So you know the collagen is going to be good for making your skin look plumper and fuller and more youthful and elastic. So that's one of the other C words that I like that citrus helps with. So another C word that citrus helps with is clear skin. It will get rid of a lot of acne. So even if you're not drinking it, or even blemishes, if you're not drinking it, just take a slice of a lemon and just wipe with your face. Let it sit there for a few seconds or so, up to a minute, but not too long because it is astringent and it is acidic. So it can burn even though it's a fruit. And then just wash it off. And it definitely will help with the pimple. If my face breaks out, if I get a pimple here or there, I will take a slice of lemon sometimes and I'll just rub it on my face very gently. Let it sit there till it dries, and then I go wash it off. And I'll do that maybe a couple times during the week, and the pimple will dissolve. So that's an option for you as well. So again, I have the ginger root, the turmeric root, my grapefruit, orange, lemon, and lime, and that's what I'm going to use to make the citrus juice. So I am going to dedicate this episode to my sister Sonia because she's been wanting me to make this video, this episode about citrus juice. So the other great benefit of drinking citrus juice is not just that cellulite C word, but also losing weight. It will help you lose weight. As long as you're not incorporating too many sugars and you're drinking citrus, that grapefruit, because I think most women have been on a grapefruit diet or grapefruit 45, some type of grapefruit something at some point in their life, or familiar with grapefruit diets, because the citrus in there kind of helps break down that fat tissue and it promotes like your metabolism and increases your metabolism and is good for heart health. So all those things all combined help you with your weight loss goals. Now that we talked a little bit about Now that I've already talked about some of the benefits of the citrus fruits, I'm going to get them ready to start juicing. So I do have my big daddy back here, Jack LaLanne. So I had to bring out my big boy for this juicing job. I've already washed these fruits. So what I'm going to do is start cutting them up, get my cutting board out, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I just want to make a quick public service announcement. And that announcement is, I apologize if I've been looking all over the place in this episode, but don't focus on where I'm looking, just focus on what I'm saying and make sure that you get all the benefits that you deserve out of this Citrus is for C and Citrus is for vitamin C episode of Juicing with Jade. Okay, so I have already peeled my turmeric, and the turmeric, let me just tell you, your hands will turn orange. So and anything that you put it on will turn orange. So I'm just going to sit that to the side. I do have a peeler here because normally I just peel it by just slicing it like that. But you do have to be careful, depending on what type of peeler you have, just to not cut yourself. So you want to be careful with your peeler, but I'm used to peeling it. So I'm just kind of peeling some of the skin off of the ginger and off of the turmeric before I place it in the juicer. So this is what the ginger kind of looks like, and compared to the turmeric, this is what those two look like. Okay, so I'm going to just start cutting up some of these. Probably going to do is I'm going to make a pretty large juice. So I'm probably going to cut up 4 limes, 3 lemons, 4 oranges, and 3 grapefruits. And it smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It's really, really good. And I try to get all of the, as much of the white part from the lemon and limes off and the citrus, because it is very bitter. So you want to get, I forget what that part of the pilf. Is it piff? I don't remember. Look how delicious that looks. And it smells so tropical and it's very fragrant. Very, very fragrant. Now I have the grapefruit, so it's kind of a big juicy grapefruit, so I'm gonna cut that. Did you see that juice pop off? That was juicy. That just squirted all over the place. Now that I've gotten that cut up, I'm not going to put the other grapefruit in there because I don't want my citrus juice to have too much of one flavor. I want it to have a blend of the orange, the grapefruit, the lemon, the lime. So I don't want to be too heavy with one particular citrus fruit over the other. So typically when I make the citrus juice, I'll usually do 3 grapefruit, 4 oranges, 3 limes and 2 lemons. That's usually a good ratio, good balance if you're using like the average size fruit, like a large grapefruit, medium orange, medium lemon, and a regular size lime. So it usually gives you a good flavor. And then, as you saw earlier, I use about 1 to 2 inches of ginger, fresh ginger root, and 1 to 2 inches of fresh turmeric. Normally I don't put turmeric in my citrus juice, but right now, because of the season and with the cold season, influenza season, and Rona season, we need all that we can get to help boost our immune system and to fight off any of these viruses and bacterias and things like that. So I'm just put a little bit extra boost in the citrus juice this time. So anyway, I'm going to turn on my Big Daddy Jack LaLanne here and get started. So you're going to hear a little bit of sound here. It's going to be very juicy, so please be ready and get out the way because it's juicy. So whenever you're juicing, it's best to put your juicy fruits in, and then if you have something like a root vegetable or herb, you want to put that next after your juicer's already primed with something wet. So sorry about that extra noise. I hope I'm not getting splashed too much. Oh, that was a seed. You have to be careful because seeds will pop back on you. Okay, I'm going to take a pause so I can empty out my strainer that I have here, as well as give my juicer a quick break. I just cleaned out my strainer and just set it to the side, but my container for my juice that's holding it while I juice is getting full. So I need to transfer it out of there. So I'm just going to go on and put it into the juice jar here. So hopefully I won't make a mess. Ooh, it smells so good. So we got that here. And I'm going to slide it out of the way because we still have a little bit more citrus to juice. So I'm going to put my strainer back here. Turn my Jack LaLanne on for the remainder of the juice we need to juice. And it's best not to press too much on this because if the fruit is juicy, it's just going to splash and splash everywhere. So try not to do that. This needs to be a blunder show. Bloopers and blunders. Do y'all remember bloopers and blunders? Who used to watch bloopers and blunders? It used to be a real show, bloopers and blunders. Oh. See, that was that other piece of ginger, so it's kind of, it's so aromatic. That's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that smells so delicious. That's the other thing, we need some smell-o-vision. Because this smells good. Okay, so I got all of the, my face itch. I got all of the fruit that I wanted to juice, so I'm just going to let it get out of the juicer. Okay, folks. Got the last little bit of the juice that I just juiced. So I'm going to put that in my container. So this is actually like a 2-quart container. So it looks like it made about almost 2 quarts of juice. Almost 2 quarts, which is good. So I'm going to just slide this out. And just so you know, just in case some of you are wondering, I do have a plastic bag for the little chute in the back of the Jack LaLanne to catch all of the all the pulp. And now you can reuse some of your pulp depending on what you're juicing. Like I wouldn't reuse any of this, but if I had made like carrot juice, I would reuse that pulp, and I can show you in an episode of what you can do with that pulp, like make carrot muffins and things like that. So I do want to shake this up a bit because I want to try it out and make sure that it tastes pretty good. Just for taste purposes. It smells magnificent, but let's see what it's tasting like. Oh, oh, that just makes me salivate. Ooh, that is so good. I can taste the ginger, I can taste the turmeric, and the orange, the grapefruit, the lemon, the lime, just all those layers of flavor. And I can barely talk because my mouth is so, what? Juicy. It's so juicy right now. And that tastes so healing already. Like my cells are waking up. Bye-bye fat. This is the vitamin C immune boosting citrus juice that will help heal you. It will make you feel good. It will strengthen you. It will help your heart, your cholesterol, your immune system. It will help improve your skin. It will help fight the cellulite. Excuse me. Clear up any acne for you. It will tighten your skin, improve the collagen, and just make you feel overall well. And not only that, it's good for the common cold. So it has all those abilities. So you want to make sure that you're incorporating this citrus juice into your life. It's great for breakfast. And for those of you who like your adult cocktails, it's great for mimosas. You can do so many things with this citrus juice. And again, I can barely even talk because my mouth is just so juicy from all the lemon, the lime, the orange, the grapefruit, the ginger, the turmeric. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode of vitamin C citrus juice. And please be sure to give it a like and subscribe.